Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Fernando Torres gets through on his own. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Atletico Mineiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Adams spots it and intercepts. He's looking to set... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Adams is the guilty party there. Great reaction. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Hits one! And that was probably asking just too much. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Almost half an hour in now. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a pass! He's had a shot! Goal! Atletico Mineiro!
Atletico Mineiro clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Atletico Mineiro have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Torres finds himself offside. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, that's well done. Looks for the finish. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Adams clears it away.
There will be one.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fernando Torres. Can he finish? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are... And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's Fernando Torres. Mbappe, and now the finish! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The attendance for
And
this
that
match
really
was
is so
70,987.
impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. He's got the shot away! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short.
Atletico Mineiro are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Stood up well to him there. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jorginho distributed tidily. That is a great pick out. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Atletico Mineiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Deftly away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Schneider. Chance! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box. Now they'll have...
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Hits one! Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run. You definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Jorginho, distributed tidily. That is a great pick out. Roberto Carlos kept his... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Mbappe! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to...
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider standing over it.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And he's there to clear it. And here's Torres. Now the finish! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! How'd you look back on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So, a breakthrough already. Fernando Torres. Caicedo. Liverpool deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now.
Mbappe!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's intervened well there. Adams. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He can run onto that. There's the hit! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Corner number 2 then. Picked out brilliantly. Messi. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's played him through. Great hit! And it's come back out to him. And that is certainly not what he had in mind. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Big chance! Yamal. And he's he's in on goal. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Darren Fletcher, aim forwards.
2 added minutes. has been
Alexander-Arnold.
indicated.
Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Van Bouten cuts it out. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the pass is intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jorginho.
The
So
attendance
we've
for
reached
this
the hour
match
mark.
was 71,550.
Jorginho. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Mbappe, and that could set him on his way. Liverpool have a free kick.
Substitution.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Snyder.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, terrible pass. Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he skips past his man. That has ended up in no man's land. Torres was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal, and he was quick to react. De
2
Bruyne.
added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Yamal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all. That is a great pick. That is a great... That is a great pick. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go...
Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dalton. David Villa! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Adams does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saka. And it's Fernando Torres. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's away. Well, they've got it again. And De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! That's a half-decent try. Yamal. Torres is onto it in a flash.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And reclaimed it in a trice. Valverde. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's an excellent interception. Valverde. He has found a way through. Shot
There
could
will
be
be
on.
1 minute added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Kunde. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this,
Hello,
and at
everybody,
half-time,
and please
it's
join me
one
in
each.
wishing a happy wedding
It's
anniversary
been a really
for
interesting
one of our
game up
fan
to
club
now,
members.
and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both
Substitution.
parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Second period then underway. And it's Son Heung-min. He is starved of space and time. He's going for goal! Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes steaming forward. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Ruben Neves. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. Schneider. Played back in. Kunde. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
The attendance for this
Quarter of an
match
hour
was
into the second half.
71,898.
And he's picked out the run. Pass is just off target. Played over towards the opposite flank. Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the ball is out of play. Darren Fletcher. Yamal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gabriel Jesus! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India have their second corner now. Ruben Neves plays it short. And it's Roberto Carlos. India have their third corner. Ruben Neves with the short one.
India showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're caught.
He's had a shot! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
India go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Valverde. Looks a good ball through. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing.
2 added minutes
Time
has been
added on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Adams, it's an inviting looking ball that. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, they're...
Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Hits one! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, a breakthrough already. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Torres. And he was quick to react. And it's Gundogan. Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Dembele. It's a throw-in. Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And they're quick to get it back. There will be a throw-in. De Bruyne. Taken back almost at once. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Decent hit! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's managed to get rid. De Bruyne. That looks a good ball through. Van Bouten. No way through. Oh, important interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Torres. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, again there's no way through. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, no joy this time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was...
Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And here's Mbappe. And he's had a hit! And he's there to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior.
The
Mbappe.
attendance for this match was
Fernando Torres is being
71,898.
harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jorginho. Serginho. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
21, Fernando Torres.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
21, Fernando Torres.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And no, that was never going to make it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get away here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fernando Torres. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without complication. And it's Sneijder. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Torres. And here's Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. Hoisted in. Pinches it off him. He could be in here. Rummenigge. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good-looking ball. Schneider. Saka. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi, and Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Jorginho getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the ball's gone astray. Showing great feet there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals, the score 0-0. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And they can counter here. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Messi. He has a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, that's well spotted. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Roberto Carlos. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Adams cuts out the pass. Schneider. Quality ball. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. And they've got rid. Schneider. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Hits one! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Number 99.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 8. Hazard.
So the
Coming on
first
the field,
goal of the game.
number 11.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Forlan. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Security staff for each block, please report
So,
to
Jim,
the
how do
staff
you
room
reflect on
immediately.
what we've seen?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Fernando Torres.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. action has already started. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Snyder. And here's Mbappe. It's a good ball out wide. Aviati is there to take. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are. 7 goals, and deservedly, the play...
Has a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Terrific header! In he goes again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Dembele. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. A lot of space ahead. Great chance! Has another goal! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Jordi Alba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. Schneider. Fernando Torres. Good-looking ball. Great ball if he can get there. They're a real chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Yamal! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Torres.
This is the time you need that pace.
Floated through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Otto.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Bayern catches it safely. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. In the end they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking for a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Saka getting this one clear. Livakovic. Fletcher calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Hernandez. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Plays a delicate ball. Can he finish? Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it
There
down.
will be 1 minute added time.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment.
Please
It
join
is still
me in
very
wishing
tight
all
here.
best for
The
members
game
of our
still
fan
up
club
for grabs.
celebrating their wedding
And the half-time
anniversary
score,
today.
1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
And Torres! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beraldo spots it and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Saka. Aimed in towards the centre. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Great hit! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Could be danger here.
Vinicius Junior really added the width there, thanks to his
Chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He could be in here. Well timed, excellent interception. Torres is herring after that one. And he was quick to react. Taken back almost at once. Hoisted in. Neatly clipped into space. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius has a goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That has been cut short. Yamal.
There will be
Now it's
5 minutes
Mbappe.
added time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great ball if he can get there. Jorginho. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Torres! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder today to
What are
please
your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right position.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he lines up a cross. And through to the goalkeeper. Now it's Torres. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. An instinctive delivery. Now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ronaldinho. Might be... Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Decent progress down the left. Danielson. Toure getting this one clear. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the pass is intercepted. Danielson.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now it's Torres. Saka. Fernando Torres. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danielson. Lahm. Bayer can pick that up. Well read, nice interception. Schneider. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. In with a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Lahm. Van Bouten. Adams.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got him, and the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think...
And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's through here. Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. It's a sweet ball, that. And here's Messi. And they win it back again. Can he get onto this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Torres. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Belletti. Can he get it through? Cantona. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Toure is there to clear. And that's been won straight back. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Serginho. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in plenty of space here. That's Ronaldinho. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Danielson.
It's their second corner of the game.
Ronaldinho. Number 10.
Oh, stitch defending,
Messi.
but that'll do.
Number 42,
Belletti.
Toure. Coming on the field, number
Barcelona
21,
really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Number 6,
That could well have been it.
Rivaldo. Number 16,
And it's
Ludovic
Lam.
Number 38, Kravenbach.
Van der Vaart. Now it's Torres. Cantona. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 12, Cantona. Coming on the field is number 4, Mateus.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 3 minutes
Somewhat
at a
off
time.
target. Lam.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Not too much more here than seeing out time. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got... The final whistle. Torres! And with well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the ball is out of play. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running... Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Now, can they get it back? India are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. So it is still 0-0. The less said about that pass, the better. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was... And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Yamal. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider, Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Saka. Schneider. Saka. Serginho. Serginho. Figo delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Serginho. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Figo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really...
Big chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Added time.
This possibly the last play of the half. Climbs up big! And he's done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. Just so calm. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And we'd like to inform you now that
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Number 11, Erling Haaland.
And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's through here. Now it's Cavani. There's no flat shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Torres. Well read, nice interception. Schneider is onto this.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's picked his way through. Adams deals with that comfortably. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Yamal. That's gone loose. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a lovely, neat pass. He could be in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Figo. Cavani.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Torres! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Diogo.
So that's
Coming on
2
the
now
field,
without reply.
Number 21,
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but
Substitution
I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Torres. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. Now it's Cavani. Looking to go deep. And through to the goalkeeper. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Neymar. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's Cavani! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fletcher calmly anticipates. Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Davids gets across to intercept that. He's in space and looking for options. Right. Schneider! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That's really well cleared. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. He is through here. Darren Fletcher. Adams. Mbappe. Hernandez cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Up for a header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Saka. Looking for the runner. Saka, he's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Totti. Now it's Neymar. Hernandez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Davids. And it's Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, just skips past his man. He's found some space. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Schneider. In with the challenge.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Sané. That has been cut short. Neymar. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That is good alertness. Oh, it's a sweep, and the shot! In he goes again! Neymar finds himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Mbappe. Hernandez. And it's Totti. Tries to dink it through. Messi. Now this could... And the finish! That's another chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Caught offside that time. Xavi stood up well to him
Added
there.
minute has been indicated.
Osimhen. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...
Terror das piranhas. Que chuva some no estelionatário, taca fogo em que chuva. Bem, caralho. Isso é disseminar das bem. Estelionatário, taca fogo. Aí, isso é disseminar das bem, caralho. Aí, isso é disseminar das bem, caralho. Terror das piranhas. Que chuva some no estelionatário, taca fogo em que chuva some no estelionatário, taca fogo em que chuva.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Fiddles it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Has a look and has a go. Well, to so many, he is, of course, a fantasy hero, a walking work of art, the phenomenon that is CR7.
Yeah, an incredible footballer. So many of his peers are on their way down, if not retired, but not him. His game may be a little different, his position may be different, but the way he approaches the game is very much the same. He's only in it for one thing, Peter.
For winning.
For scoring and winning.
Back in once more. Oh, well played. Yamal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared without hesitation. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played back in. In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rummenigge, great defending, strong and determined. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Torres. Rummenigge. That looks a good ball through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Bouten getting on for a third of the way through the game. Saka. Jorginho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't.
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Aimed beyond the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He's trying the shot. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Now That's Romario. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mbappe. Adams makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Saka. Schneider hoisted in. Van Bouten cuts out the pass.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Schneider. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's searching through. Hits one! Chiellini gets it away. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Schneider, and he's managed to get free. He gets big. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 22.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Cafu has a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams calmly anticipates.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
The final 5 minutes. Picks it, shapes to shoot! Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. And it's Fernando Torres. He's been picked out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.